Hi everyone, welcome back to another segment of 2 Minutes of Advice from Sunwest Communications. Usually we spend a lot of time during these segments talking about crisis communication situations, what brands or individuals have done wrong that has caused them reputational harm. But today we're going to talk about a positive story, a success story. So Sunwest, we're based here in Dallas, Texas, in North Texas, and if you've read the news over the last 2 or 3 weeks, you might remember hearing about Snowmageddon that hit Texas. We're not used to single degree or single digit temperatures, but that's exactly what we got here in the Lone Star State 3 weeks ago. And it literally shut the state down. Hundreds of thousands of Texans without power, tens of thousands without water. Now, we Texans love our brands, whether it's Whataburger or Bluebell ice cream, or of course, Southwest Airlines that has national stature. But there's another brand, a grocery store brand, family owned by the name of H-E-B, that did something really spectacular during Snowvid that won the hearts or kept the hearts of loyal Texans. They stayed open and provided free food and water and emergency supplies to so many of their neighborhood residents that couldn't get groceries, couldn't cook, didn't have electricity or water. Wasn't the first time. Throughout the pandemic, they've done the same thing. And H-E-B, again, family-owned company, has just been known as a loved company, a loved brand throughout the state. And what a great way during a time of crisis with the snowstorm to show their customers that they were going to be there for them. This is an example of building up goodwill in the bank of public trust. So you're prepared as a brand from a reputational perspective, not for if something bad happens, but when it happens. People are more likely to give you the benefit of the doubt. There's 3 ways I think that you can get this done. Number 1, whatever you do and whatever your way is to give back and be a good corporate citizen, it has to be authentic to who you are. H-E-B is a grocery store chain. They deal in food and supplies and water. So it just makes good sense. It's also part of their corporate culture and who they are, not a one and done kind of circumstance. Second, when they tell the story of what they do, whether it's on their own social media or other internal platforms, it never appears self-serving. It appears, again, genuine and true. Of course, we all know that if the media sniffs out something that appears too self-serving, they're never going to cover it. So the fact that H-E-B in this instance during the pandemic, as well as Snowmageddon, got traditional media coverage tells you that they're telling their story in an authentic and genuine way. And third, and perhaps most importantly, the fact is if, as we always say, if you don't tell your story, somebody else will do it for you. This is a great way to build up that good reputational trust in the bank of public trust now, because if you wait for a crisis situation to give back or start talking about your corporate social responsibility activities, it's just too late. And it's so much harder to win back that brand loyalty and trust than if you build it to begin with and people are there for you even during your brand's difficult times. That's 2 minutes of advice today from Sunwest. Have a great day and stay warm.